Welcome to the EShow, presented by the Hockey Podcast Network.
We checked his pulse. He's alive and well. If you're looking to feel like warm and fuzzy inside, like I'm your guy.
And I'm sure you threw me right under the bus.
Yeah.
You're my dog. Woof.
Yeah, goaltending is the toughest position, I think, in all sports.
I think it's announcing.
Neil's dad's a dentist.
You're still pretty nimble at 43. It's not bad.
If I get called 46 years old one more time, I may leave.
What a great lesson in the alphabet.
Dude, you had like butter in your gloves.
That was a bad sneeze.
Often been imitated, never really duplicated.
We're having a good time.
We're having a good time.
And now, here's your host, the commissioner of the Eastern Hockey League, Neil Ravin.
Welcome back to the EShow, Jake. We are recovered from the the showcase now. You could maybe I'm not recovered actually, right?
It's not the off season anymore, Neil. I know you're missing golf probably, but it's not the off season anymore.
I was trying to say we are getting closer and closer to what we can call your favorite week of the year every year, but it's really kind of more than a week this year. It's 9 days. Are you ready?
I mean, I don't have much choice, but yeah, I'll do it. I guess I'll be there.
We're talking about the All-Star College Series, and we actually have a special guest joining us today to talk about the College Series, an alumni that has played in the College Series. So let's bring him on now and around the EShow.
Let's take a look at what's going on around the EShow.
And of course, I'm referring to JJ Alger. JJ now at Roger Williams. We're going to be playing against you this upcoming week, JJ. How's it going?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me. It's going good. We're adjusting back in school, so things have been good so far.
Love it, love it. Of course, he's wearing last year's All-Star jersey because he played for the Northeast All-Star team last year, and now he'll be on the other side this year. I guess the first question is, when did you find out that you would be on the other side? Like, when did you notice that we were playing Roger Williams this year? And what was your first reaction?
So I think on my visit here, Coach Hall, he had mentioned that it was already on the schedule. I committed here pretty late, so the exhibition games are all already figured out. And yeah, I guess when I figured it out, it was a little exciting because I just know the opportunity that these kids get from the league to come in and play, get their feet wet. It's good, and it's also good for us because every kid on these all-star teams can play, and they're all going to eventually move on to be like high-level players on their whatever college team they go to. So we don't take it lightly, and that we know that it's going to be a competitive game. So,
and I know that before we got on, you were talking about how there's like 9 guys that live with you. Obviously, the EHL sent a bunch of guys to Roger Williams, and I know we're recording this Sunday morning. Maybe there's a bunch of guys still asleep. But when you threw the College Series jersey on this morning, did anybody say anything to you in the apartment?
No, I think the boys are actually at the rink right now. They're getting we're getting started tomorrow. It's the first official day, so they were all up early, going to help coach move some gear into the rink. But when I told them I was going on, they were all excited. So I'm sure.
So we got you out of some work this morning, then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is already good for you too. Yeah.
That's why he said yes so quickly, Jake.
Absolutely. And I know you mentioned that obviously the team is pretty young. So how has it been kind of starting this process with a bunch of guys that are, at the same stage as you, rather than a few years older?
Yeah. We don't unlike a lot of other college teams, we come in as freshmen and we have older guys. Like there's juniors, we got a senior, but for the most part, we're all doing it together. We're all doing these firsts together. So we're just kind of taking it one step at a time, trying to build every day. And but yeah, the biggest thing is that we got to stick together because this is new for all of us. And but it's been great so far. Like we're all so close, and I can tell it's going to be a fun 4 years. So
yeah. And obviously we're talking a lot about the athletic side of things. And the question that I think Jake and I get a lot from a lot of prospective families is, what's it like to readjust academically? So for you to go play juniors for the years that you did, and then now get back into college, I'm sure there's a reality check once it gets started. But after a week or so, do you feel like you're more comfortable now?
Yeah, for sure. So like the first week, it's all like going over the syllabus and nothing crazy, and then you kind of get into it, and then all of a sudden you're having your first test in 3 years, and it's like I don't even know like how to use a calculator anymore. So like I guess just taking advantage of like the tutor center and stuff like that here. We have a great library. Like we have required time in the library. We're all in there for at least 5 hours. Like I went and saw my math tutor the first 2 weeks of school, like just telling him like, hey, I haven't been to school in 3 years. So still trying to like relearn how to do all this stuff here, and they've been great. So we're adjusting perfectly fine.
Is there an EHL alum who's ahead of everybody else in the classroom on your team?
Ooh. I don't know. That's tough.
Okay, is there anyone that's way behind that you want to tell us about?
I don't have any classes with the kid, but I'm gonna go Aiden Raddick. That guy's
Poor Aiden.
he's a riot. He's a riot for sure. I hear a lot of stories from him.
Oh, I love it. You bring up committing, though, and obviously it's been talked about a lot. You know, Roger Williams, a brand new program, and just the number of guys going there. I mean, does that make you feel more comfortable, though, like coming so many guys from the same league and knowing that it's kind of like a de facto EHL college team?
Yeah, right. That's kind of how we were looking at it when we figured out we were playing the All-Star team. We were like, hey, we're pretty much a bunch of guys that were playing in it last year, so it's almost like we're just playing the new team. But yeah, it's like I said, we're all just trying to do everything together because it's a first for all of us, and we're all just adjusting.
And do you think it's interesting at all, like playing guys that are really not far behind you guys at all? I mean, you know, this is going to be your first college exhibition game. It's going to be their first experience at the college level. So is it interesting at all that, you know, these guys are kind of like almost at your guys' heels in terms of where they are developing?
Yeah, for sure. Like we're a bunch of 04s, a couple 05s sprinkled in here too, and like the All-Star team's got to be what, like mostly 05s.
An 06, a couple of 06s, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like it's going to be essentially like a lot of us played against these kids last year. I know, like I played with a couple of the guys that are going to be there. So, yeah, we're not taking it lightly for sure, and we know like all the kids. Just because it's a junior hockey all-star team, that like we know that they can all play, and like I said, they're all going to play huge roles once they get to this level.
And you mentioned there are going to be guys that you played with and against, obviously. Have you been tuned in at all to the EHL season and the good start the Wizards, your former team, have had this year?
Yeah, it's been we have been keeping track here. We watch a little bit here in the apartment, but yeah, they're off to a hot start. Not as hot as we were, though, for sure.
I know, you guys were undefeated going into the showcase, if I remember, yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see that they're having success. And I actually just got off the phone with Coach Ripa yesterday. He said the squad looks great. So I'm just happy for that.
Love it. Now, thinking back to when last year's college series ended and you returned back to your junior team, we hear this a lot that even though it's kind of a short time that you're with that college series team, when you return back, you feel like a different player getting back to the junior game. Did you feel that same sense?
Yeah, it was exactly like that. I actually remember like specifically a game, like it might have been a game or two after the college series. Like we were playing, I think it was Valley Warriors, and like something just clicked. Like I started holding on to the puck a little longer. My confidence went up, and I think from there, like I started playing like my style, and it worked, and I ended up having a great rest of the season.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're pumped to be playing you next week. I think for it's more than just you. Obviously, there were a bunch of guys that were on our side last time, but on the other side this time. Any predictions for the game?
I don't know.
Are you going to score?
Yeah, I'm going to score, especially if Jake's in the building. Yeah, maybe I'll try and find Trevor with the camera too.
Yeah, I love it. But, well, if we can coordinate it, we need to take a big picture afterwards too, because there's so many EHL guys on your side.
Yeah, for for sure. Yeah, we'll get that done.
Well, we're glad that we got to take you out of some work this morning with the rest of the boys. We appreciate you coming on. And without further ado, we have to announce the All-Stars because I know everyone's getting excited about that. So we appreciate you coming on Sunday morning, JJ. We'll see you at the College Series next week.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
JJ.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.
Not sure if you probably didn't see in the corner of the camera there, Jake, but Brady, my younger son, for those that don't know his name, came flying into my office holding a plastic hockey stick. Did you hear the noise?
Oh, no. I heard something, yeah.
He came like flying in with his plastic hockey stick, and I was like, "Oh god!" maybe a future College Series All-Star. Like maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say definitely if he was named Eli, 100%, but now only 50%.
How did I know? Like, how did I know you would go there? Like, it's so predictable with you every week.
Yeah, dude, I'm reliable. Is the word I prefer.
Fair enough. Then I'm gonna rely on you, the broadcaster, versus the retiree broadcaster, right? I want you to announce each. What are you laughing at now?
Retiree just makes you sound even more old.
Whatever. What was the last time I called a game?
I don't know. You called a game with me.
Yeah, that was color for the third period. It was actually a great third period, though.
It was awesome, dude. It was that was fun.
I want you to announce each team, just to make sure that I don't mess one of these names up. Then we'll go over each roster. Let's go in order of the week because obviously we kick off the week down south. We're leaving in 5 days. The Mid-Atlantic team plays first. They practice Friday at the Power Play rinks, the home of the Pennsylvania Huntsmen. Saturday night we play Lebanon Valley College at 7:00. And then Sunday afternoon at Stevenson University at 4. So, Jake, who's going to make up the Mid-Atlantic All-Star team?
So, in goal, we'll start with Mitch Stenger from the New Jersey 87s. We have Dylan Newton from the Connecticut Rough Riders and Lorenzo Rossi from Philadelphia Hockey Club. On defense, Will Saunders from the Pennsylvania Huntsmen, Tyler Alfano from the Philadelphia Little Flyers, James Georges from the New Jersey Bears, Nicholas Malley from the New Jersey Bears, then a pair of New Jersey 87s in Jack Naparowski and Maury Shannon. And then our last defenseman is Liam McGregor from the Connecticut Nor'easter. At forward, we'll start with Ross Temple for the Philadelphia Little Flyers, then a pair of Philly Hockey Club guys in David Cook and Dennis Malieu. Then Brent Linker from the Pennsylvania Huntsmen, back to Philadelphia Hockey Club with Jaden Jones, who I'm excited about. Then Michael Janney from the New Jersey Bears, Brendan Devaney from the Connecticut Rough Riders, Will Rowell from the New York Apple Corps, 2 HC Rhode Island guys in Ernest Muska and Sam Lopes, and New Jersey 87s, Dom Bertolino, Luke Haynes from the Providence Capitals, and Sam Strand from the Connecticut Nor'easter.
I think it was Ernest that I wanted to make sure that you got that one correctly. So that's why
that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I mean, I'm not even like 100% on all of it.
Yeah, but you're better than me still.
I also forgot to read Maddox Watson from the Providence Capitals. I skipped over number 9. I went from 8 to 10. So Maddox Watson forward.
How did I do with the jersey numbers? I tried to get guys as close to their real number as possible.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. I mean, some of them you just can't do because the jersey numbers don't go up that high.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it looks solid.
I have to pause there for a second. So I was looking at each roster while trying to figure out the jerseys.
Are you going to bring up the Bears?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's peculiar.
I didn't when did you notice this? I didn't notice this till yesterday.
When I was doing my chart for the New Jersey Bears 2 weeks ago.
Is there a reason? I mean,
I don't know.
Their lowest number is, they have 3 goalies in the 30s, 35, 36, 39, and then every player is 42 or higher.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they wanted to just be your age or higher, I guess, on the Jersey Bears.
I guess so. So Tristan Sherwood, number 88, Jake. There you go. For this team, you mentioned Jaden Jones. Is he like the first interview? Is that what this is?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so much. I don't know. I usually think it's just use gut instinct on that one, just like how the day is going. But I mean, like the real big thing for a college weekend is obviously the food reviews at the dining hall. That's what everyone is there to see before the hockey, before anything else. It's all about the food reviews. So it's really what guys are going to earn a spot next to me at the table while we chow down.
Any leading candidates for this team?
I
forget. Were these dining halls good? We've been to each one before too, right?
Oh my God, yeah, wow, dude, that was my first year, or second year.
2 or 3 years. It was second year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was second year. I remember Stevenson's being really good. I can't remember LVC. I can't remember it. But I think if there's any favorites out of the gate, probably Nicholas Malley for content-wise. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys made for the camera.
When this team ends on Sunday night, we get up Monday morning and we start driving north. The Northeast All-Star team is practicing actually at a central rink. I know that kind of seems confusing, but based off where the Northeast All-Star team is playing, the team will be practicing at HC Rhode Island's facility in Warwick, Rhode Island, and playing Roger Williams University, as we mentioned with JJ, on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and then playing Nichols College on Wednesday at 5:40. So a pair of evening games, if you will. And Jake, without further ado, give us our Northeast All-Stars.
Please.
Sorry.
Thank you.
It's a very polite podcast.
All right, starting in goal, we have Josh Hope from the Valley Junior Warriors, Nick Hussar from the New Hampshire Avalanche, and Julian Karagianis from the New England Wolves. On defense, Brody Hernandez from the Express Hockey Club, Ryan Sember, veteran from the New England Wolves, Mark Trischler from the Express Hockey Club, Ethan Audie from the New Hampshire Avalanche, Jan Meyer from the Valley Junior Warriors, Ajan Teo Barubi from the Bridgewater Bandits. Also on the Bandits, Joe McManus to round out the defense. At forward, we'll start with Enzo Giuliani from the East Coast Wizards, Cam Plum from the New England Wolves, Evan Roy, East Coast Wizards, former teammate of JJ Alger, so they'll be reuniting. Pair of New Hampshire Avalanche guys in Corey Alisi and Alex Ravakovich, recent commit Alex Ravakovich. Adam Quinn from the Seahawks Hockey Club, Adam Elgood from the East Coast Wizards, Jacob Roberts from the Seahawks Hockey Club, Andrew Duvall, a returner to the All-Star team from the Valley Junior Warriors, Brendan Agnew from the Seahawks Hockey Club, everyone's favorite EHL All-Star, Zach Spacuzza from the New England Wolves, Ryan Hammer from the Bridgewater Bandits, Sonny Arsenal from the Express Hockey Club, and Danny Kehoe from the Seahawks Hockey Club. Yes, Zach Spacuzza will be doing content.
But JJ said you got to go with Joe McManus, though, for the
review. Here's the thing. Zach can't eat gluten, so he's probably not a candidate for a food review. Maybe like a walk and talk. Yeah.
Holding hands, too.
No, I'll save that for you.
You're going to do that thing where you keep hooking my arm like you did at the showcase the entire time?
It was so cool. When we walked down the stairs, arm in arm, it looked like our wedding day.
Whatever. Fine. I guess the one thing I should have asked JJ, and maybe I'm wrong with this comparison, you can kind of tell me, but a year ago, that Northeast All-Star team faced Keene. And this is kind of like the same thing. Our Northeast All-Star team is facing Roger Williams, a brand new program, Division III, that committed a bunch of our guys. Yeah,
it's very similar. And I mean, interestingly enough, like we always see in these All-Star games how like sometimes there's a bit of a shell shock. Like in the first handful of minutes, we definitely saw it against Stevenson my second year. Brockport last year, I mean, it was the first 10 minutes of the game, and then the EHL All-Stars were the better team after that. But I think one of the rare games that I've seen the All-Stars kind of take from the jump was that Keene State game. Is that we were the better team right off the rip, and obviously JJ was a big part of it. He had a first period goal off a nice deflection that I think it was a Wizards teammate in Cooper Daxton that shot that shot the puck.
I think it was Cooper that shot
It was Coop, the defenseman, yeah. So that was pretty sick. So I wonder if it'll kind of be the same thing because it's such a young all-star group, or rather a young college group.
And as JJ was saying, tomorrow is really their first full day as a team. Official day. They'll obviously have been a few captains and whatever practices before, but that's where hopefully from the EHL perspective, we can take advantage of the fact that our players are almost a month into action at this point. We'll round it out now with the main all-star team. So after things wrap up on Wednesday against Nichols, on Thursday, the main all-star team will practice in Simsbury, the home of the Nor'easter, where our actual mid-season snowdown. I almost called it the December showcase. I caught myself there for a second, Jake. That showcase will take place in December. And then on Friday, I know I can't look ahead, Jake, but like you have to understand why I'm so excited for Friday. And it's not because of AJ Magnus. I'm sorry.
No, it's because of what's the Arch 2? Is that why?
Well, no, it's because of where the game is Friday. The game is at Quinnipiac. I mean, the place that I'm talking about, or you're thinking of, is called Side Street. That's the way.
Okay. Okay.
So I unfortunately probably will skip the campus meal that day. I know what you're thinking. You skip them all anyways. But anyways, Side Street.
Yeah, you didn't go to those. I forget.
I went 2 years ago. I didn't go last year, and you were mad at me, and you wouldn't talk to me.
Did I do that?
For a day.
I'm a petty little guy.
But you have to understand that, like, the game being at Quinnipiac on Friday night, that's just, like, full circle. That feels pretty cool. I mean, for not even just for me, right? For Chris Cirillo with the New Hampshire Avalanche being the all-time winning scorer there, now to be coaching in that game, and to be coaching against a guy who was his coach while he was at Quinnipiac and Kyle Wallach. I mean, not putting pressure on this main all-star team before you announce it, Jake, but like, there was ever a game I wanted to win, it's this one.
I don't know, but I feel like you get that way every year, you know?
I know, but like this is like an extra special.
Last year, I remember you shaking and sweating in your clammy mitts against Elmira, and you were like, I really want this one. I really want this one. Yeah. When you get onto Quinnipiac's campus and like you realize like, wow, now they have like electricity and stuff, are you gonna be like really wowed?
Dude, you make it seem like I went to college in the 1800s. They actually built like a new communications school, like a new building there that I haven't seen since I was there, and because I was there a long time ago, obviously. So I will have to swing through and see what that looks like, obviously.
Absolutely, they might have smart boards now. Indoor plumbing too.
There was one classroom that actually had a chalkboard when I was there, and I didn't want to tell you that part.
Well, that's I'm a smartboard era guy.
Yeah, oh my god. All right, give us our main all-stars.
All right. In goal, starting as always, Tadeusz Bezdek from the Philadelphia Little Flyers, Lucas Toth from the Express Hockey Club, and Luc Beauparlant from the Philadelphia Hockey Club. On defense, Luke Klarner from the New Hampshire Avalanche, Nick DiCiaccio from the East Coast Wizards, Ty Simonet from the Philadelphia Hockey Club, Scotty Moritz from the Providence Capitals, Troy Mulholland from the Jersey 87s, Garrett Bouchard and Alex Friedman, both from the Seahawks Hockey Club, and Ryan Kulak from HC Rhode Island. At forward, Alex Hard from the New Jersey 87s, Ben Carfora from the New Hampshire Avalanche, Brady Hubbard from the New Jersey Bears, Gage Winter of the New York Apple Corps, two more Avalanche guys in Ryan O'Leary, a returner to the All-Star team, and Danny Starella. Nate Brissett from the Express Hockey Club, Austin Haldane from HC Rhode Island, again from the Express Hockey Club, Ville Bowden. Vincent Krejor from the New England Wolves, Caden Michelli from the East Coast Wizards, Ivan Kulagin from the New Jersey 87s, and my fantasy pick, Alex Roy from the New England Wolves.
We're gonna get to fantasy. We'll get to it.
Sounds
I
good.
told Chris Sorella that if we can't find you for some reason during this,
Find
there's a
me?
strong yes, there's a strong possibility Carfora and Sorella are rooming together. You're probably hanging out with them if we can't find
Is that
you.
right? Okay.
I'm guessing that's what you'll be doing. You'll be hanging out with them.
Okay, you should probably like put a tracker on me or like a little bracelet. Like, if found, please return to EHL.
EHL league office, EHL commissioner,
A commissioner's
EHL
house.
commissioner.
Yes,
like
so I
those-
could play
it's
with
like those-
Ash.
Yeah, it's like those ankle bracelets.
Yeah.
I will say this, Jake. It's been a long time since I've been back, down in that New Haven, Hamden area, but the
Mhm.
food was always pretty good. So
Yeah, for sure.
I would expect good things from Albertus Magnus.
Yeah, I mean, just staying outside the campus, like Frank Pepe's is viewed as one of the best slices in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are we
Voted.
going there?
I don't know. I'm going there today, so which is good.
Actually,
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were joking.
No, the game at Simsbury today is 4:00. I'm going to be out of there by 6:30. I'm going to Frankie P's.
Are you heading south from the game?
No, I'm not going to a New Haven location. I'm going to the one in Manchester.
Okay, I was like,
A couple of
where-
EHL guys are making the trip with me and gonna go eat some pizza.
There's EHL guys coming just for the food afterwards.
And the company.
Personally, I'm gonna watch football, but you have your pizza.
Oh yeah, so good. The meatball and ricotta slice is the best one there.
Good. Well, I kind of teased this earlier, but I think it still holds true. All joking aside, you view this every year as your favorite week, and obviously a little bit longer this year, 9 straight days for us with the 6 games. Why is this for you the week that you always have circled on the calendar? Why is it so important to you?
I wish I could say it's the hockey, but it's not. It's like it's everything around the hockey. The hockey's great, but it's I get enough hockey just with the regular season stuff. It's really like the getting to know the players and the coaches in a place like outside their normal rinks where we're kind of with them like all throughout the day, doing campus tours with them, eating with them, team dinners with them. It's such a valuable amount of time in terms of getting to know these guys and for the what I do and so that's my favorite thing is that we get to make a lot of content happen and I get to showcase the league's best players. So that is my favorite.
It was cool talking to JJ kind of off air before about the names that stuck out to him because it's a chance to like play with guys that you may never get to play with again, and then line up as opponents, obviously during the junior season, but then in future college years. So I always found that kind of unique, just the connections that can be made amongst these guys over really like 2.5 days. Like it comes and ends in the snap of a finger.
And you'll get guys from like different organizations who make these drives together, and that's obviously a lot of time to bond and to talk. And they're all, a lot of them are just very similar human beings. They're all just hockey players. They just wear different jerseys.
Yeah, no, exactly. I remember a few years ago, the first season that we won a game in this college series. So that was our victory over Salem State. So I say a few years ago, and Jake's like, well, that was before me. So it was. But we actually tied Pittsburgh State after hitting a post in overtime. Could have won the game, then beat Salem State, and then lost to UMass Boston. And I remember one of the players on the team said, what would it take to keep the team intact for the rest of the EHL season? And I was like, first off, like, I can't do that because there's a chance you would run the table the rest of the way.
Correct.
But I think it just shows that like there is that connection that gets made amongst these guys in such a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have fun as a staff too. I mean, it's a lot of time on the road,
Yes.
9 days away. But I know what you're gonna say. I'll be missing my kids, and so will you.
Sure.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No. I was just talking about I'm riding solo because I got to get my milk.
Oh my god! Remember those Nike commercials in the past where they had like the milk mustache?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll make one
That's
of those
me.
with you at some point. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't grow a real mustache, though. It's the only one I could really muster.
Well, you teased it earlier. I'm not sure if you've refreshed the page yet, Jake, because I
haven't.
Updates this morning. I'll tell you right now where you're at in the EShow Fantasy Challenge.
Now it's time for the EShow Fantasy Challenge. Follow along on the EHL app.
So I'm not sure if you got to it yet, Jake, though, but you are in second place.
Yeah. If Mitch beats me, if Mitch is still ahead of me by next week, we're taking him off the roster for the college series. Screw this guy.
Now, this is kind of like Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. So it's great that you're that close, Jake. But you're gonna need a big last few games before the college series and a big few games afterwards, because obviously there aren't many games that take place during the college series, and you've taken advantage of the start of the month for sure. But
yeah, I know
this is gonna be close.
Yeah,
I acknowledge. I had a really good week this past week. I was in 49th place. Now I'm all the way up to 18th. I mean...
Yeah, thank you, Austin Haldane, for you.
Yeah, I mean, that was literally his series against the Wolves. He had 4 goals, 2 assists, a power play point, a hat trick, and a game winner. I want to call out something kind of funny that I didn't notice until I was updating today. Alex Haar and Ivan Kulagin of the 87s, right? You ready for this? They both have 5 goals. They both have 5 assists. They both have 2 power play points. They both have a short-handed point, and they both have a game winner.
Good for them. They're twinning.
Pretty nice symmetry right there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I will say that a lot of the returning big names had big weeks this past week. Haar, Kulagin, we obviously mentioned Austin Haldane. I mean, we can't go this podcast without mentioning Ville. I mean, he's leading all fantasy players in fantasy points with 32.
Yeah.
He has 7 goals this month.
Yeah, he had a hat trick last game. Yeah, and he did it without Nate Brissett too.
Yes.
I mean, they're figuring it out right now. The Express.
And the hat trick didn't include the game winner, so it could have been even better potentially.
It didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Trishler had the 4th goal.
So, I mean, if you like 7 goals, 2 assists, 3 power play points, a hat trick, and 2 game winners. I mean, he's been going off this month. You mentioned this name in the Mid-Atlantic roster, Jack Napierowski. He leads all defensemen with 23 fantasy points so far this month. You also mentioned Nicholas Malley. He has 17.
Hell yeah.
There's a number of goalies.
Sember has 11.
Yep. Justin is the only person that took Malley. We should mention that too. I will say, compared to last year, the one thing I noticed so far, Jake, and I'll probably be eating my words once we keep going in fantasy. I mean, and last year we had Alex Koenig, so that's a little bit of a different story. There isn't a goalie who's blowing off the page yet with their
No, there was Alex last year, and there was also Cam Wickens, who just on game count, he was a huge fantasy pick and goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
How many saves did he make last season? Like 2,000?
It's almost 2,000. Yeah.
It's insane.
It was. Liam Lane broke the single season record for saves last year
for sure. So, how do you feel a week later, second place, 9.4 points behind?
I feel a hatred towards Mitch Stenger, and that's how I feel. I'm a competitive human being, and I see that, I'm just I don't like this guy anymore.
I love it.
We got along so well at the showcase. He's so nice. He was a great interview, but now we're enemies.
Tyler DeWallaby, the broadcaster for the Avalanche, is in third place, 6 points behind you, but with only one Avalanche player selected.
Yeah, and if you I didn't pick any Express guys, but if you look, like, a lot of the top people are not. It's not spread very much. Like, if you look at Tyler, he's got 32 from Ville, and like 2 from his defenseman. Leonard Steiger on the 87s is only 2 from himself. Leonard, you got to help yourself out a little bit more. But like 1 and 2, we all are in the double digits. Our guys are all pulling on the rope. Mitch and I know we know puck, MKP and JKP.
I love it. I love it. We will acknowledge that neither one of us is right so far with our intern pick. As
Magnus is running away with it. Yeah.
I mean, the next closest is Ailish, and she's 16 points or so behind. So, when Mikey wakes up, will you point out to him that you're in second and he's in 27th?
He's up at 27. Is his jersey number 2, by the way, from when we played men's league together. But yeah, no, he actually, I think he jumped a little bit, but he's wide awake. He's got something today, to do. I don't know.
Do you guys compare schedules, or you just say hi when you see each other?
We just say hi when you see each other. Yeah. We'll organize one day a week where we go get coffee in the morning. Cause after I'm done at the gym and stuff, he's getting up at 9:30, and we'll just go run and get a cup of coffee at Side Door Cafe in Norwood, Massachusetts.
Small plug.
Plug.
Obviously, as I mentioned, the College Series games don't count towards this, so I think almost every EHL team plays one more game before the College Series gets started. There's a few games kind of scattered throughout. Obviously, when the Mid-Atlantic All-Star team is playing, we have some Northeast games and vice versa. We actually have one game taking place during the main All-Star team, that session of the College Series. So there are still a lot of games left, and I know my gap is pretty huge behind you, Jake, but if Austin Haldane can just do what he did again twice more, I'll be good.
I don't even know how much more my guys are playing.
Yeah.
That's the guy. I didn't really.
Nice thing about the Yahoo Fantasy Hockey is it tells you how many games you have left.
Well, I have 4 games for the Wolves this month. Heck yeah. Alex Roy's going to cook. And then I have 4 more for the Seahawks. I did good in this regard. Wow. And then PLF has 4 more too. That's not bad. I'll take that.
You have a chance, Jake. You have a chance.
Yeah, I have a good chance, dude. And I can't I've never been this close before.
Remember how hurt though Jeff was last year in December when he got this close. So
I don't care about other people. I want to win. I want to bring honor to my family on this one.
The post you would make if you win. I can only imagine what it would say.
My God, right? Because we post the leaderboard. Yes. My God.
And you like to make comments immediately.
I do like comments
after
immediately.
Posts go up.
Yeah.
I can see the all caps comment right now.
JKP. That's all I would say. That's all I need to say.
With a mic dropping.
True. Yeah, I'll do the little hand emoji.
Well, that does it for fantasy. We'll jump now into what to watch for. And now here's what to watch for in the EHL and the EHLP. What to watch for obviously is the College Series, but at the same time, no podcasts next week because we'll be just driving north when we're trying to record next week. So for the College Series, some of the games are on Flow Hockey. Some of the games the schools asked to put them on their athletic websites, so we'll make sure to blast that out to everyone. The links to watch those games. We will obviously have one more podcast though, or sorry, 2 more podcasts I should say, right before the end of the month. So I guess from now to the end of the College Series, Jake, and maybe you just answered this. Is there an EHL game that you're circling
to watch for before the college series ends? Obviously, all the college series games, you're watching those, but is there an EHL game that has your attention?
Well, I'm not going to go scrolling until like October 29th right now, so I'll just pick a game from this upcoming week if that's cool with you. And I'll pick Wizards Wolves on Wednesday because Alex Roy is going to score a lot of goals, and he's going to do it only for me and not for his team.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll go then after the college series, and I'll circle the Wizards Seahawks. I think right now they're kind of very similar teams in that they're both contending in their respective divisions for the top spot, and we touched on this a lot on last week's podcast about what all these playoff matchups could look like when all is said and done. And these are two teams that played in the playoffs last year. A series where the Wizards actually won game 1 and then the Seahawks won games 2 and 3. So
yes,
when those two teams get together, it's always a good matchup. And
definitely.
I didn't do that because JJ played for both, but it does fit that we had JJ Alger on and he played for both.
And I mean, you have my other fantasy pick on the Seahawks Hockey Club, so he'll score for me.
I picked him too, so yeah. There you go.
Oh, did you? Right.
Yes.
Well,
okay, EHLP game to watch?
Well, I got to pull up the daily scoreboard, Neil. Okay,
I'll
will
go first then. I'll go first then because I got my eye on the Steels versus Huntsman. They were actually supposed to have their home opener today, Atlantic City, but a Connecticut nor'easter, see what I did there, has worked its way through. Not a snowstorm. When I saw, you're gonna make fun of me again, Jake. Do you watch the weather or like check the weather a lot, or do you just wake up and see what it looks like outside?
Yeah, I'm like, I think, what's her name? Karen from Mean Girls. If my boobs are wet, I know it's raining, I guess.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I like to check the weather, okay?
Yes.
Because I just like to know what it looks like coming up. And today, the day we're recording this podcast, the Seals were supposed to host the Union Junior Thunder, but they had to postpone their game because of a nor'easter. But it's not the nor'easter that I'm thinking of, which is like a snowstorm. But the governor of New Jersey, I'm like laughing. It's not funny. Like he declared a state of emergency. So Matt Lima really wanted to play the game, and I was like, Matt, we can't play the game. Your state is in a state of emergency right now. Like we can't play the game. So we hope that everyone can stay safe, obviously, with the winds that are being projected. I know you have no idea about any of this, Jake. But they're
no, I do. I actually had to look into this one because Connecticut is supposed to get something of it, so I had to be aware of my trip.
Yeah, I mean, and they're playing the nor'easter, no pun intended, right? And this is a nor'easter. So, I know Atlantic City was all fired up for their home opener. They just have to wait one more week and play it next Saturday against the Huntsmen.
Where are we going to be next Saturday at 4:15?
4:15 next Saturday. You will probably be getting to Lebanon Valley to do the locker room tour about that time.
So I'll be watching Express Wolves on my phone.
Okay.
The side, yeah.
The one thing we have to get right this year, Jake, is when we get to the rink, we make the right turn.
Oh my God, that security guard. Oh my God, that guy was.
We had never been to Hershey Park Arena before, which is obviously in that whole amusement park complex, and it's a little confusing if you don't make the right turn. And he just directed us straight to the Giant Center, which is where the Hershey Bears play. I mean,
he wasn't nice about it. He wasn't nice about it.
Remember the caravan we had going? We looped 3 times.
Yes.
And then finally we're like, we need to go straight. And he was like, okay, fine. He let us go straight.
Do you remember what else we did? We did a tour of Chocolate Town.
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, for sure, dude. It just smells so good in there. Like when you step in, it smells like childhood. And for you, I mean, that's good 35 years ago. So
did we remember we did that little it was not a roller coaster, but what was that ride we went on together?
It's like how the chocolate is made and stuff. Yeah,
we were sitting in that little cup thing.
Yes. We're gonna do it again this year, and we're gonna hold hands.
Fine.
Yes.
For those that can't make it out to the college series, obviously, like I said, we're going to post where each game is being streamed. We did send out, as well I did to the coaches last night, some hotels that you can book if your son is on one of the college series teams. So you can actually stay in the same hotel as us for each of the 3 teams. I know it feels crazy, Jake, that it's already here, but college series is already here. The 8th year of it, and I'm so excited. I know you are too.
Absolutely. Best 9 days of the year.
Yes. I'm sorry that we're not driving together, but I know you need your milk, so I'll see you next on Friday.
Wait, so what time are we leaving Friday morning, Neil? What time should I get it?
That's the funniest thing is we're taking 2 different cars, but you're still gonna ask me what time you should leave.
Well, yeah, dude, you're my dad. What time should I leave?
Practice on Friday is at 2:30.
I gotta leave early, bro.
Okay.
No, okay, fine, I'll do it. Damn, dude, I thought I was gonna have like the morning.
No, you gotta get.
I gotta leave like 6:30, dude.
I'm getting in the car at like 6, maybe a little bit earlier.
Okay.
You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in our college series teams too.
Me too.
We're looking forward. We're looking forward to seeing all the All-Star teams this week, and the bar's been set. Last year, each one of the 3 teams won a game. So this year's the challenge for this year's teams is to match that and then some, and we can't wait.
Thanks for listening to the EShow, presented by the Hockey Podcast Network. Learn more about us at easternhockeyleague.org and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. Also, be sure to subscribe and get notified when our next podcast episode is released.